Hi guys, welcome to another IDW Sonic character review. Today we're going to be reviewing the character Kitsunami the Fennec from the IDW Sonic comics and everything. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna look at the contents here, like the concert and creation, appearances again, history, past, and everything else on this contents and everything. Also, we're gonna be looking at his background and everything and all that. So yeah, we're gonna review this character, the Kitsunami the Fennec, and everything. He's another new character that's been introduced in the IDW Sonic comics and everything. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at the character and everything. So yeah, so I'm gonna read this section here. So Kitsunami the Fennec, or Kit for short, is the character that appears in the Sonic the Hedgehog comic series and its spin-offs published by ID Publishing. He is an anthropomorphic Fenric Fox who was modified a villainous cyborg by Dr. Starline with no memories of his past. He was designed for intended purpose for supporting Surge, the Tenwick, and replacing Meltail's Prowler. After discovering their origins, however, Kit would assist Surge in their plan to get revenge on those responsible for their whole lives being taken away from them and everything. So yeah, so what we're going to do is going to look at this side here on the right. So this is a picture here of him. Kitsunami here, the Fennec picture of him here from the IDW comics and everything. And then on the right section of here, so we got like, on this right section here, appearances. So his first appearance was Sonic the Hedgehog issue 46. Real world designers. You got creators Ian Flynn, artists Even Stanley, Moraro. And then we got the biography overview. His nicknames: Kit Drippy, species Fennec. Physical description: gender is male. Fur Atine blue, teal, white. Eye Fuchsia. Atari white gloves with black stud gloves. Hydro pack. Yellow and black boots. Alignment and character traits. So his alignment is neutral. Alliterations. Dr. Starline, formally, and Surge the Tenric. And he likes helping Surge, anything that Surge likes. And he dislikes Surge getting hurt, deciding anything without Surge, failing to Surge, and anything that Surge dislikes. So the powers and abilities: Hickonautis, Saconautis, and Mechanautis, and enhance durability. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the content and creation. So this is just telling a bit here. So the content on creation, according to writer Flint, Kit was inspired by a glitched version of Tails from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. His appearance was conceptualized by artist Even and Mario, with Stanley taking the lead in finishing design. Fonset has stated that Kit's design was inspired by King of Sorrow from Canoli to Luterasville. His boots originated from an unused design for Dr. Starline. Kit's Hydrodakitis was designed with Sonic dislikes of water in mind. Kit, along where it said was originally pitched for IDW Publishing Sonic comics by Ian Flynn in 2017 before the first issue was even released. They were meant to debut alongside Dr. Stone as part of a trio of characters based on glitches present in the early Sonic the Hedgehog video game. I thought the pitch was rejected at the time due to staff thinking it was too early. The characters would eventually be accepted in 2021. Notably, Kit was original pitch as a Android Fox, but was changed to a Cyber Fennec at later date by request of Sega. So that's just telling the content and creation. And then the appearances. So Kit is the amorphic Fennec Fox, about the height of a child. He possesses mostly Argentine blue fur with a patch of white fur on the front of his torso that is shaped like a water drop, and a medium long white muscle with pointy teeth, tusk and a small black nose. He also has physical eyes that sometimes glow, two eyelids, long fangs and fur on his head, and long triangle ears on his head with teal tips that hang down the side of his head. Lastly, he has a long thick tail with the teal tip. Fertility, the Kit wears the Hydropack white gloves that process, a visible lining with black cuffs that are stubbed with grey studs, and yellow boots with black toes and soles, and 6 grey studs along the toes and said boots. So we're gonna look at a brief history here and the past. Here. So we're going to look at the past here. Both Kit and Surge have been in development for a long time as part of Dr. Starline's Operation Remaster Original Regular Person. Starline somehow acquired Kit and modified it by implanting cybernetic instruments using power cores and the viral data from Sonic, Shadow and Tails, as well as giving him physical toughness using a metavirus and a new personality and memories using the code he got from Bell. Kit in particularly was designed for the purpose of aiding Surge the Temeric, with Starlight modelling him with Sonic sidekick Tails. Kit was the subject to hypnotic sessions where Starline imprinting with false motivated to serve Surge no matter what. Afterwards, the two of them were subject to hundreds of tests, and then they got fed up. Starlight would blow their members with hypnotist, he does, which both left Kit and Surge with lasting physical trauma. In the end, Kit was left without awareness of his origin, believing only that Starlight gave him the powers he had so he could help Surge destroy Sonic. So yeah, that's just the past and his history of Kit here. So got a picture here there that's just doing what it says here. Hypnotist here, like he's doing here, like brainwashing him in a way and everything. And this is just telling the appearance of imposter syndrome, tried by fire. Yeah, this is telling that imposter syndrome, tried by fire. It just tells you a bit about Kit and Surge eventually had to go through various tests, as it mentioned in the history arranged by Dr. Starline. At the end, one of these tests, however, Starline treated Surge with harmonies when she began arguing with him, and everything. It just says there, subdubbing her, Kit was first shot by what Starline had done to Surge. So yeah, it's just telling of the information of the imposter syndrome and the trial by fire all here. So just read a bit about here. It just says Kit eventually managed to break into Starline's video logs and show them to Surge. From them, they discover how Starline had modified them and eased their memories of their past personas. Kit also could not find information about who they were before Starline modified them. When Starline showed up in person and was about to ease Surge's memory, however, Kit tried to defend her, but was paralysed by Starline's multi-tool heel spurs. So it's just basically, he found the Kit just eventually break into Starline's video logs and show them to Sturge, what really happened and everything, just all there. As you can see, Kit attacking Starlight from Sonic the Hedgehog and Imposter Syndrome 3 here. Issue 3, as you can see. They only found out and everything. So I saw that. This is Battle for Empire. Just saying a few things here. Kit and Sir soon got word from Orbit that Sonic and Tails had entered the city. Sticking to the plan, Surge fled to fight Sonic while Kit engaged Tails. The Fox could believe that there was sort of misunderstanding at first, but Kit denied it and wanted to end him quickly. As Kit pursued Tails through the city, the latter would compliment Kit for his use of his Hydro Pack. The Fennec did not understand why Tails was being nice to her and rejected the Fox Cub's advances of waiting to understand his pain and share the support. So yeah, it's just saying the things there and everything of the Battle for Empire and everything there. So it just says here, while it used to say, while Kit was unconscious, Tails and Bell carried him to a shuttle hangar hoping to escape. After they picked up Sonic, however, Metal Sonic ambushed the group and destroyed the shuttle following the crash. Kit awakened. This one here, overpower. It's just saying a few things here. Kit had little time to comprehend his situation before Tails pulled him from the burning wreck. Bell then carried him with Sonic and Tails, stalled Metal Sonic. Kit tried to escape, elbowing Bell in the nose as she restrained him. However, this only made her fall on top of him, pinning him down, ignoring Tails' assurance that they meant no harm. Kit disappeared. Kit desperately asked about Surge, knowing she would be angry with him about his prolonged absence. With Metal Sonic closing in on the escapees, Sonic asked Kit for help in fending off the robot, which the Hedgehog himself could not do because his leg was injured and everything. So, everything. I said, and then he said Kit was Hamster, but also he agreed to trust her as his hydro pack was still empty. Bell broke open several water tanks so he could resupply. Just as he finished doing so, Metal Sonic caught up with the group. Kit proceeded to engage in more short work of the robot, buying him with time to flee. Later he joined Sonic Tails and Bell at Egg Parallel City's perimeter, whereupon Tails lowered the Fennec to safety over the wall. So that's just saying a few things on the overpower there. So the next section is his personality. So in the personality, it's a program to emulate Sonic's psychic, Kit share Tails' kindness, uh, politeness and shyness, but with his positive traits flipped around, he's very soft, sober, withdrawn, and he's basically he's the bad side of Tails and everything, the opposite and all that. He's just staying here and everything. So yeah, he's just the opposite of Tails, but a bad side of him. So yeah. Then we move on to powers and ability. I think he just he uses he just says things Kit has the ability to manipulate water, as it states. He's highly skilled with this ability, being capable of shaping water into various forms, like he does. Just saying things here about it. And also said Kit can transform this water into ice, and everything, allowing him, for example, create sharp ice spines and everything. So he has the water ability with the hydro pack he used. And he's just saying through things here. Kit has demonstrated, it's just in a technology and noticeable he was able to disable outgoing communication in an egg base in a matter of minutes by tampering with a single tablet hardware and operate different machines and computers, to the latter of which he was enough skills with to hack Dr. Starlight's personal database. And he said equipment here, just a hyperpack and it's all that and everything. And then we go on to the weakness. As part of Dr. Starlight, anyway, he has a weakness to everything here. It's just that keep Kit on a short list. Kit has made highly susceptible to that heat. If he goes out of control, so he is quick to respond to Starlight's command. Lose some of his most recent memories when exposed to Starlight hypnotic devices. However, his memories cannot be completely erased. In addition, over time, he has begun developing a resist to this effect. So it's just a Kit powers relies on the hyperpack there and everything it said, all that there. So this is the relationship Surge with the tenant. I think we know that it's this just tells you about. I think we all know that basically Kit just helps Surge and everything in situations and all that. Like Sonic and Tails do, but with these two with a with a different side of them and all that. This is the bad side. For example, like Sonic and Tails, these two they're totally opposite. But in a bad way and everything, they support each other with the support and everything and all that. So yeah, tells you everything here about it. But Kit, Kit worries everything all the time. He's about Surge and everything. He just like things and all that. He gets a bit really confused. If something happened to Surge, he just goes in. He just goes mad and everything and all that. So it just tells you everything here. And there we have the Mouse Tails Prowler relation. It's just so it says similar to Surge modification were inspired by Sonic Starline, modify Kit's loyalty to Surge after Tails' helpful behaviour towards Sonic. However, with Starline program searched, despite Sonic, Kit has no program to hit his counterpart and no real ill will towards him, merely wanting to neutralise him to surge on hatred to everyone associated with Sonic. So it's just tells you there about mouse tails and the relations and everything there. So just looking here, they sampled this picture. He said, let's take that one step at a time. The most important thing is to stop his plans. So he's just, it's neutrally. He go, well, yeah, I guess so there. So this is a quote from Dr. Starline. He said, made me forget, made me happy. It happened. I hate him. He said, that's in issue 50. And then Sonic Head's a quote line. This is what he's saying in look after myself, why I was made for her, she's gone, but Sonic can use me too, I won't lose him, I can't. So that's saying issue 53 in the comic. So it just tells you that there. And then and in this section you got friends, allies, Surge of Temid, you got Neutral, Bell, Miles, Tails, Prowler, Sonic the Hedgehog, and his enemies is Dr. Eggman, Dr. Starline, Metal Sonic. This just tells you a trivia here, about things, about everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the gallery, we're going to look at the concept artworks. I think we've seen this one before there. Yeah, we have the content now of the wiki here. Yeah, more concept there of kit there. And there we are with the pixelated. So this is the concept here of the kit version 1. And more concept here. I think this is a pencil one. Another concept here. It's really interesting concept artwork again. And then more concept here. It said Kitsunami the Fennec, turn around the details. It says there. And then another concept here. So this one is posing and acting ideas. It's just an idea of the concept here. And then another, it says turn around. This is them details version 2, which was in April 2021. More details again, it's just a turnaround, so that's version 3. I think this is the last concept here. And this is the you know, this is a turnaround detail. So this is version 4 in June, on 10th of June 2021. So that's the concept of him there. Then you have the references. Just tells you a reference here. Yeah, so that's the so that's the review of the Kitsunami the Fennec and everything. He's such a really interesting character of the counterpart of Tails and everything. He's a great support to Surge and everything. Great character support if she needs help and all that, like Tails do to Sonic and everything. But on the bad side of it and everything, such a brilliant supporter of Surge, just like Tails who supports Sonic. He supports Surge and everything, and you know he's another great support. So yeah, he's just he's another great character in, you know, a new character in the IDW Sonic comics and everything. He's just he's fantastic. So yeah, he's a great character addition to Surge as his helper and everything. So great support. So yeah, such great character, fantastic. So yeah, great addition characters. This I found again another really interesting character. Just actually a fantastic character. Another new character introduced and all that in the IDW Sonic comics. So yeah, another interesting character. Yeah, I really like Kitsumi as well. The Fennec. Another character who, you know, that's grown on me, that I like him as well. He's such a cool character, just like Surge in a way. So yeah, they're both great characters. You know, and the additional support to Surge. So yeah, fantastic character. So yeah, that's my review of the Kitsunami the Fennec. Hope you enjoy the review of the character and everything, and you know the background, the history of him and the past, and everything else about him. He's just a fantastic character. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me reviewing this character and everything. I'm going to be reviewing more characters as well coming up from the IDW Sonic comics and everything. Just like to say thank you very much for watching. You the subscribers, you the viewers as well. You're all fantastic, and your support as well. Check out my videos if you like and everything, and feel free to have a look at the my other videos on the channel for your heart content. And just like to say thank you very much for watching, and thank you.